ghost stories. Do all sorts of ghostly things. Talk local legends and some ghost hunting. Stories we hope to live to and you have to listen. Who's those stories? Who's those stories? We talk Tinker's Hollow to the beast of Delaware Road. Stories we hope to live to and you have to listen. Who's those stories? Who's those stories?
Welcome, folks, to a very special and awesome episode of Who's Ghost Stories. We currently are in the Judson House in Waterford, Pennsylvania, and we'll also be doing the Eagle Hotel. Yeah, so stay tuned for that. Just like every other travel episode, no idea how many episodes this will be broken down into, but we got some cool plans. Historic house, it's a museum, very, very haunted, very, very documented haunted, and I'm excited to see what we get here. We'll be doing, of course, the Estes method that we've done before. We've got voice recorders, we've got our cameras, we've got the SOS apps, and the spirit boxes galore. So we're going to do everything you love, and I've also got the pendulum and the divining rods. Alex, initial thoughts here. What are you thinking of the Judson House?
So can we admit that we're filming this intro like 10 minutes after we've been here?
Yep, okay.
So yeah, already an interesting feel, and we've already identified at least one place that we want to check out a little bit more of, so that's exciting.
It is. Do you have any expectations or wants for the Judson House?
No expectations. I always like going in completely unaware so I can enjoy and experience it. As far as wants, no, I'm just excited.
I'm the same way here. Megan, how about you?
I'm just ready to see what we find.
Alright, so,
What's in the
for
envelope?
everyone wondering, what's in the envelope?
It's Gwyneth Paltrow's head.
Since we're paranormal cowboys and cowgirls, and paranormal experiencers, we try different approaches and different trigger objects. We don't like to do everything the tried and true way. So I got something very special for us each to carry around. I got replica Revolutionary War era money. There's, I think, like 8 bills in here, so we'll each take some, and hopefully it helps generate some activity. We can use it as trigger objects to ask ghosts to do something. We can just carry it around. But everyone's going to get some, and we'll see how this plays into our night. As we've talked previously on the Eagle Hotel episode, this is all built where the forts were during the Revolutionary War. British fort, French fort, a lot going on here. George Washington came through here. Ton of history, so I'm hopeful these will get the ghosts nice and razzle-dazzled up. Hopefully Jimmy their crickets a little bit. I'm excited. I think we can go ahead and just jump in here.
Let's Jiminy them crickets.
Here we go. Alright, here we are in our first room at the Judson House. The marvelous Miss Megan over there. We have our grandpa over here. Our little music box down there. Alex over here with his special camera. You got a little SLS guy and a static cam set up. Now, we're being careful how we walk to ensure we set that off, but EMF is setting off the spirit box over there. Can somebody touch the music box over there? It'll play a really cool song. Thank you. A moderately cool song. Can you play it for a little longer? Can you keep playing that, please? Now we've also got lots of cameras here. If anyone wants to hear on one of the cameras, you're more than welcome. Oh, that's an interesting picture. Thank you for setting off that box. Can you keep doing it for us? Now, over here, that can get set off by EMF, motion, light, all sorts of things, but it's been lighting up on the EMF as the trigger. Alright, so, how's everyone feeling in this room? Why? Yeah, okay. I agree. I like it in here.
Pretty calm, peaceful.
Calm, open.
I got the word hag.
Alright, cool, so camera flashes do not send off.
It said regret.
Huh. What do you regret? Like I said. Look at me. What did I do? Oh, you called more again?
No, you literally walked away and it completely went dead
The
silent.
moment you start talking again.
Yeah.
They're listening to me. They respect me.
I don't know if it's respect.
Alright. I'm gonna take this here. Alright. So as any of you spirits can hear, this little alarm goes off whenever someone comes near it. You can come near this part or the antenna. Can someone come touch it for me? Does anyone want to go grab the money?
Sorry, that wasn't. Andrew,
What's up?
before you said anything about the money, the word I got at the top was bribed.
Look, you're not wrong. Am I bribing you? Quite possibly. Can you touch the music box again? So we got a lot of devices in here. Thank you. Now, you seem not too sure of me, which is fine. Do you want me to leave, and do you want to stay in here with just Megan and Alex? You can say with one of the devices, yes.
We're not saying you leave, we're saying Andrew leave.
Yeah.
I got the words down and open.
Down and open. Y'all trying to send Alex down to the basement already? dresser. Okay, stay there. So interesting, this goes tube over here by me has been running this whole time since I've been over here. Not a single word's come through it.
I've had words.
And I know she has too.
I've had very few.
Mine have all been almost direct responses to your questions. Like when you put the money down and said bribed. And then when you said, yeah, it's for you, it's give it to me.
Blessed. I'm coming over to grab my camera. Alright. So you guys noticed that when I was looking in the closet, and came back, it was silent. So I'm gonna do like a lap around. Let me know if the activity picks up.
No, you're gonna turn around and go in there.
Huh? I won't go in the closet.
It just said closet.
Come on!
I think that's the answer.
I just called you dear. I'm in the closet.
Go on, dear. You in closets on investigation.
Right? I got night vision. I got my camera right in case my battery starts to go while I'm in there. Lord knows how long they put me in a closet for.
You monster.
Here's this sketch you guys want to do. EVP on the closet. Peace. So before we move on, I want to go through some pictures we took on the first floor here. And then after I go through these, we'll go ahead and check out the Estes method that I did in the closet. So this first batch of pictures here were taken on our little red camera. And then these were all taken on Megan's nice camera. We'll start with these ones here, because I know the red camera got. So if you've never been to the Sugar and Spice, formerly Eagle Hotel, or the Judson House, these are what they look like. Beautiful, well-kept buildings. This here's the Judson House, which houses the museum. I don't know who that good-looking guy is. And then here is the Eagle Hotel, which houses Sugar and Spice, which is a fantastic restaurant. You should check out Zach Eats review. Someone you know might pop up on there. There's this little George Washington statue outside of there because George Washington traveled through here. And they did a very good job keeping things as original and ornate as possible. So this is some info on the Judson House, a little historical marker. As you can see, the Eagle Hotel is just a really cool looking building, really original, beautiful. Judson House is really cool in its own right, even though it's definitely more modern looking, like a regular house, but for it being so historic and old, it's in really good shape, and it's just really cool to see. So if you've never been to either place, I definitely recommend checking them out. And as you've seen, we first went into the Judson House, which these are pictures from the first floor. So as you can see, it is a museum. And these are all of the little, not trinkets, but items they have on display here. Seeing what this little guy here was, but it looks like that's probably just a reflection. They have these mannequins with period clothing dressed all throughout, which gave me a good fright every now and then. And they have all sorts of displays like this all over. All sorts of unique antiques, like back here, this old war snare drum, this antique typewriter. Everything was just really cool and beautiful. Multiple rooms, obviously. This is one shooting off of the main room that we were in for the most part. And as you can see, they have different little setups here set up like a kitchen, a washroom. Each bedroom was set up differently, a library upstairs. This was us getting ready. This picture was from upstairs. I believe the next one's here all from upstairs, so we won't get into those ones just yet. So we'll switch over to the red camera, which caught some cool things. So as you see in the video, this is the main room here that we were in. Over here is where we shot our intro and had our stuff, and then through there is the offshoot that goes to that little like washroom. And here's just a different angle to show a little more. Over here is something cool. So that's where we had our little device at. Over here. This, I'm not sure what this is. I don't recall there being anything reflective in my bag that would do this, but also I can't find really a picture to confirm that yet. If I see an angle that would confirm this isn't something reflective from my bag itself, then this would definitely be some sort of light phenomena orb. But down here, definitely have an orb passing through the doorway here, which is really cool to see. When I look through the rest here, I don't really see anything. So it's really these two anomalies phenomena going on here. This bright one, can't confirm, but this one, especially being just hovering over the floor and the chairs, nothing reflective here, and we've seen it 1,000 times on our specials. Definitely an orb. It's over here. So I just saw this for the first time. There definitely isn't a leg in the middle. So I'm leaning towards orb for this just because of the perfect circle. But this one is pretty defined out here too. So this could be another orb, and you'll see more around this area coming up soon. So it definitely could be. I haven't noticed this one before. So that one's definitely interesting. It's more faint and not as iridescent, I guess, as this one, because you can see like the white shades and everything. So this one's definitely an orb. This one I'm not so sure about. Go to the next picture here. All right, so here we go. We were, I think I was just taking pictures randomly at this point here. So they had everything set up for Easter coming up because they were having the Easter Bunny coming in. And Alex was getting ready with his camera, testing everything out, making sure it worked. That. So there is another picture of this area here, so we'll check this. But we'll check this out in another picture. I'm pretty sure we have another angle that has this rabbit in here, so we'll see if there's anything in the middle of the chest that would cause that. This is Megan. Don't tell her this picture's in here. She's looking very unimpressed with me, so Lord knows what I did or said that would trigger that look, but I definitely did something, I would assume. So flash definitely on. This right here, we've seen this before at Greystone and some other places. This is definitely just a reflection, so don't pay any attention to that. This right here, I think these were like wrapped, so this is definitely a reflection as well. We'll just kind of go around here to see if anything else sticks out. Oh, there's her disappointed face again. Nope, I don't think I see anything in this guy here. Let's see, the last picture covered the... Yeah, so in this picture you can see something reflective is definitely on the basket over here. And the door is also still showing the shiny reflections as well. So whatever is in that basket there's definitely reflective. Alright, here we go. I was hoping we get that little rabbit over here again, but I'm sure she shows up in something else. So, of course, zoom in. Do it incrementally, apparently. So, of course, right here, definite, big, bright, nice orb, and I like that it's over Alex instead of like something reflective because Alex was not reflective. He's not reflective at all. So, beautiful little capture here. We zoom over a little bit, we see a smaller one here. Not as defined, but on this side here next to the cursor, you can see that white outline a little more along the side. And if you follow it, you can see where it circles around. This one here, this is the beautiful one right there. So I'm very happy we caught this one. This one sticks out. This one sticks out too. You can still see it here on his shirt. This one's the big one here. Over here, this is still reflecting. And if we zoom in on the picture, you can probably see it already. Right here is another orb. And I like this one because the frame itself's not reflective. Like you don't see it anything else reflecting off the frame. And this one's really faint. It has like a bluish hue to it. So I definitely like this orb as well. Oh, when I zoomed in up, there it is. So this is why I really like going over the pictures and recording as I do so, because I just found another orb that I hadn't seen before. So that's at least 4 orbs in this picture here. And this one you can tell it's not a reflection because it's not reflecting off any of the reflective things. It's on the like matte mantle here. And again, just like the other ones, you can clearly see the defined circle. You can see the whitish outline and hue. So I'm really, really happy with this picture catching so many orbs in this front room. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm not seeing anything else of note here sticking out. That was the device. This is the closet that I will be in for the Estes method. And I love this picture. This was an unintentional take, but I'm glad I got it. There's not much room for me to stand in here because I was not comfortable moving their items around. I wasn't about to empty out their closet to get into it. So I actually stood right here between George Washington and this little air conditioner humidifier thing. There's nothing of note in here. Like at this picture point here, I don't see any orbs or anything sticking out. These 2 portraits are really cool. I almost tripped over both of them. That's just a blurry picture. That's no good. That one's still really blurry. This is in the back room that you'll see. They had more displays back here as well as a really cool well. Down here looks to be just reflections. I don't think I'm seeing any other orb-looking things in this picture. This appears just to be the reflection too. And I apologize, these pictures are so blurry. Nothing sticking out on this one either. Hey, look at that good-looking guy. This is the well. This is actually kind of cool. For whatever reason, we could not get the cameras to focus to take a picture of the well. It was like something was standing right in front of both of our cameras, both this red one and Megan's nice one. It took a while to get clear pictures. I'm not going to say any of the spots around this well are orbs because it's so blurry. They could be like this one right here in the middle. It sticks out. With it being so blurry though, that could be a nail, it could be a crack, it could be a reflection. It's still in the same spot in that picture there. So I don't really think that's anything of note. These are upstairs. Let me jump back over to Megan. I thought she got some of the well as well. Here we go. So we do have some more downstairs on Megan's camera here. Let me see. These are up, up, up. All right, pick up from here. So these are more pictures from Megan's camera of the downstairs. This was the replica money. that we brought to help use as a trigger object and entice some ghosties. Another angle of the front room here, just this side of the wall with all these displays in here. Beautiful picture here of George Washington. And another one. This is the hallway leading back out there. Oh, perfect. Let's see if it looks like there's anything reflective on my backpack. And yes, there is. Right here, we have this keychain. So in that picture of my backpack, where there is the orb down here, and then the big one up here, this was definitely just a reflection. So in that picture, we can cross that off, but the orb that was down here definitely was legitimate. So I'm really glad Megan caught this picture. I don't think I see anything else of note or anything that we can really use it for here. Just another one. Oh, Alex is just blocking out the bunny here. We'll see if there's another angle, maybe even on one of the videos it should show the rabbit here. But the orb that was under the couch, though, let's see if there's anything that would cause that faint little guy. No. So it was right here in the middle. There's nothing down there, so that orb is definitely looking like an actual orb. Don't see anything else in here. Back here, looking towards where we shot the intro. Nothing there. This cool little writing desk here, or secretary's desk, whatever they're called. Alright, perfect. We got our angle. So, yes. There is something in the middle of that rabbit's chest. So, the thing that I said could be an orb here was not an orb at all. Just the camera flash reflecting off whatever this little flower is here. So, the orb that was on her is not actually an orb. Which I kind of figured since it looked so different and smack dab in the middle of her chest. So, thank you, Megan. That is 2 pictures we were able to use to debunk orbs. This was the front door we came in with the little gift shop desk here. This is the closet I was in the pitch black. I might even be in the closet now while this picture was taken. And there I am. Now, I'll point this out here. I'll try to I'll try to stop the video at times so we can point out some orbs, but in case I am not able to, throughout the video where I'm in the closet here, keep an eye above my head and around my arms and shoulders here. You'll see some different orbs and phenomena flying by during the video. Hopefully I'm able to slow the video down and catch them and show them off, but if not, at least keep an eye around here and down through here. You'll see in the video Megan did not open this door just to take these pictures. And just more pictures of the downstairs here, some news articles they had up. And then this is from when we go down into the basement. Megan would not come down because of all the cobwebs and just how dirty it was. Very old-timey stove here, just like we saw at the lighthouse. Alright, here we go. So we're back to this well. So this is what I'm talking about. You all know Megan is an exceptional photographer. She doesn't mess up often at all. She knows how to take a picture. This is so blurry and it's unusual, and it just keeps getting worse. She looks away from the well, and she's able to get the camera to focus in here and take a picture. And this was a little doggy treadmill, which was really cool. But back over here, even here, this is a little blurrier. Flash could have distorted that one. And just still really blurry. It was really like, until that one finally, it was really like something was standing in front of her, and my camera not really letting us get pictures of this well for a while for whatever reason. So very strange. And the same thing I said with the red camera, since these are so blurry, I can't really try to guesstimate if there's any orbs or anything in these pictures. Finally, though, she got a clean one. And like I said, in the red camera one, I wasn't going to say this was a orb at all because with how blurry the picture was, this was probably just part of the wood, and it is. And then it's back to blurry. And blurry. And then she finally got another good one. So this well was really interesting, and there was definitely a lot of energy coming from this well and around this well, which makes sense. It's a well that goes down to running water. Lord knows what's in the well, who's coming and going using the well. So, really unique and interesting scene here. And the fact Megan's camera was having so many issues focusing in on it, and my camera as well, definitely lends that there's some energy interference going on here, or something was in the way, but something weird was just happening. Don't know what, but you all know Megan's photography abilities, and you know that she's not messing up that many pictures. I might, but not Megan. So that does it really for the first floor pictures. We'll go through the second floor ones when we get to that part in the videos here. But let's go ahead and let's cut to the Estes method where I was in the closet. So here I am in the closet. Shoved me right in. Interesting closet, not gonna lie.
Why did you want me to go to the closet? Was he a bad boy? Is that why he had to go to the closet?
How?
Did you say something?
I grumbled.
Yeah, no, I
I have an app on my phone where you can draw a picture.
Hey, Del, bring me the sight mask. We'll see if I get any answers to what you guys are saying. Oh yeah, put a blindfold on in the closet. That's actually a really good idea, Andrew. Jesus Christ.
Thank you for that picture. It looks like this house.
Oh wow. That was
Can you tell us who's here? Any names or? A clue as to why you're here? Rose. Okay. live here? Institution. Alright, so we have Andrew in the closet, okay?
Someone said me.
Me? Were you put in an institution? Who was put into an institution? You can go ahead and tell Andrew who it was.
I'm not real sure, but a female voice said, I think, good.
Okay. Do you like that we put Andrew in the closet?
I can't tell if it was a male or female, but it sounded distant. Said, I think Andrew.
Yep, that's his name.
Yep, that's Andrew. Why did you want him put in the closet? Is that where the bad kids go?
Is that where the dumb
I think a man just said women. Could have been wait a minute. I think women though.
What about the women? I hope the men didn't put the women in the closet.
I think a man said Debbie. Or something that sounded like that.
What about Debbie? Did Debbie go in the closet?
I think I just heard red. Could have been Rick. Hmm.
dead? Lead, dead. I would say I think a lot of words that sound like that.
Alright, you're gonna give Andrew a year as to when you lived here.
A man said something.
Here, you might not have caught it.
Can you tell Andrew what year you guys lived here? Or when you were at
Whoa.
Andrew?
That was weird. A male spirit just said great, grape, or rape. Another man just said someone's touching me now. Sounds like two men are like arguing.
Whoever's in there with
I don't know, I might just be picking up parts of a conversation.
There is nobody around. It is like dead quiet out.
Ah, God, someone just screamed in my ears.
yes. Did you say ball?
One man said impact, I think, and another one just said no. Maybe intact? One man said, did you? And then I couldn't hear the rest, and then the other guy said, I did.
Did you
I'm being
guys-
touched again.
Did something bad happen in that closet? Are you replaying a conversation that was had in that closet to Andrew?
One man saying, would you?
Would you what?
Right arm is being caressed. A man just said, I don't know. Other man just said, I wouldn't if I were you. This is wild.
Are you guys trying to have your way with Andrew? Do you want Andrew to come out of the closet, or do you want Andrew to stay in the closet?
Woman just said tack or attack. Man just said leave.
Okay. So you guys want Andrew to leave
Yep.
the closet?
The other man said stay.
Did one of you open the door, or did he accidentally open the door? They came at the same time as leave.
I know. That's what I was watching.
Woman just said holy. Woman then said saint. The man said definitely not. There's a lot going on in here.
You want to tell Andrew to go to the kitchen?
Someone's touching my head. Man just said look up. I got a blindfold on though. Ooh, someone's touching the back of my head. Woman said now. Man is like stuttering. Wuh, wuh, wuh.
Let me show you what.
What do you want to show Andrew?
Man said your voice.
Show me my voice.
What is the name?
Man said by the woods. The other man said fire? Maybe dire? I think fire.
Nobody understands. That's literally what I just got, Megan. Nobody understands.
What is the name of the men in the closet?
Man said dead. Woman said for what? The other man said go in the house. Man said mad. Someone's touching my right leg. Like squeezing it. One of the mans just said cop up.
What is the name of one of the men in the closet?
I think one of the men just said, go you?
Do you want Megan to leave?
Man just said yes.
You want
The other man said in the house.
Okay, you want us to leave Andrew alone with you? Alright, we'll leave you alone.
Man said something, but I didn't hear it. There was somebody walking around me. The woman said some sort of sound real quick, like toot toot or beep beep, eek eek, something like that. Man said go. Man said go.
You want to tell Andrew to go to the kitchen?
Someone's touching my head. Man just said look up. I got a blindfold on though. Ooh, someone's touching the back of my head. The woman said now. Man is like stuttering. Look, look, look. Let me show you what.
What do you want to show Andrew?
Man said your voice.
How are you going to show me my voice?
What is the name?
Man said by the woods. The other man said fire? Maybe dire? I think fire.
Nobody understands. That's literally what I just got, Megan. Nobody understands.
What is the name of the men in the closet with Andrew?
Man said dead. Woman said for what? The other man said go in the house. Man said mad. Someone's touching my right leg. Like squeezing it. One of the mans just said cough up.
What is the name of one of the men in the closet?
I think one of the men just said go you.
Do you want Megan to leave?
The man just said yes.
You want
The other man said in the house.
Okay, you want us to leave Andrew alone with you? Alright, we'll leave you alone.
Man said something, but I didn't hear it. There was somebody walking around me. The woman said some sort of sound real quick, like toot toot or beep beep, eek eek, something like that. Man said go. Man said go again.
Alright.
The other man just said behind, I think, and then you. Definitely cold behind me. Man just said your left, and then the woman said door. Yeah, the door is there. They're saying something, but I can't focus on them. People are moving around me. I can feel 3 people just kind of like walking around me. Hey! One guy just said hi, hobo. I don't know. I think one of them said, it sounded like Donald. Ooh, one of them just yelled at me. This closet's wild, y'all. Someone's holding my right hand. Other man just said go. I can feel someone touching my back, upper back. So one man just said, don't lose focus, don't lose focus. Touching my hand again. I swear it sounds like that guy said hi hobo again. Yo. Lady just said that person.
Are we allowed to come back yet?
So, one of the men said the one in black, and then the woman said orange.
Who do you want to come back?
I'm not sure. One of them said something turn. Whoa. I think the woman said you.
He said turn.
The man and woman, one of the men and the woman both said witness. Oh, okay. The woman just said don't lean. I think one of the men just said Megan. If not, it ended with Gen. The woman just said switch.
You want me to do the Estes translator?
Alright, they're all talking at the same time. I think one of them said right. Woman just yelled at me. Man said do it.
What do you want us to do? You need to give us clear
So a
instructions.
man said yes.
That's not clear.
At the same time he said yes, the woman was saying, I think hold on, but the man said yes. The woman said something, but it was distorted. It ended with one.
Okay.
You want Alex to leave?
I think one of the men said yes.
Do you want Megan to leave?
Unclear, but I think this man just said two and then you. Woman said door. Other man said floor.
Should we let Andrew come out of Estes? Or are you having fun with him?
Alright, so that was weird. I think the man said quick switch. Other man just came in and said accurate.
You want me to tap out Andrew?
Woman said orange.
Are you done with Andrew? If you want to be done, just say stop.
I think someone just said 11. The woman just said okay. She said okay again.
Just say stop.
One of the men just said girl. One of the men just said, do it. Woman just said, quick. One of the men, he said, Mark. Mark again. One of the men just said, uh-huh, okay.
Can you say purple?
I'm getting tapped on the right shoulder. If that's one of you two out in the room, can you tap me on the left shoulder? I don't know how you get to my right shoulder, but... One of the men said, do it.
You want me to tap Andrew?
Woman just said it's dead. Woman said I put it to sleep. I don't know what she put to sleep, if my camera's dead or something. Woman just said, I think, beep, beep, or eek, eek again, whatever that was. Ow, that was my foot.
Alex, do you feel anybody out there with you?
I hadn't drawn attention to it, now I'm thinking.
One of the men said, even it up. Oh. Someone's taking heavy steps on my right side. One of the men said, in the closet. The woman said, me or meh? Woman said, okay. Both men just said, okay, in unison. They're counting down. Every little bit they're going 5, 4.
Should I tap him down?
I think so. I gotta please go.
3. 2. 1. God, straight to my ear. Ugh. Hey, my camera is dead. I didn't even feel you open the door.
You opened the door 20 minutes ago.
Oh,
That or someone else.
Or they did.
did not even know.
At one point when you said the word leave, the door opened at the same time.
Oh, I don't recall touching the door.
Do you know how long you were in there?
I have no fucking clue. Don't even know what's happening right now. All I know is my camera's dead.
You were in there about 20 plus minutes.
Damn.
And we weren't in the room.
They were. Oh. Well.
We were told.
We were ushered out.
Oh.
They were counting down to me. They just greeted me.
I figured out part of the conversation was the female wanted to talk to me, and the male wanted to talk to one of the males wanted to talk to you, but they kept fighting over who was going to go in the closet. So eventually, it was just get out. We're done.
Closet's wild. When else gonna have to go to the closet? At least you moved a camera on top of me, so you know.
I did when we left the room.